Welcome to Chromeillusion.com. I'm Stephen Burns, and I'm going to talk about the practical applications of the layer blend modes to enhancing an image. Take a look at this real quick. Something I shot in an industrial area up in San Pedro, and I have the caboose as my primary subject matter here. And I'm going to enhance this by, brightening up the shadow areas, adding some contrast, and also adding a luminosity mask to bring out more density in the track to help it stand out and make these tracks some nice compositional elements as the line leads us into the background. Alright, so let's start here with brightening up the caboose. Let's hit Command or Control J to duplicate my layer. Now, remember the layer blend modes. I want to brighten up this. I want to actually focus on the areas within the lighten range. Let's see, lighten will have no effect because it's going to leave your brighter areas natural as we see through the other tonalities to the image below. Let's go to the screen. As we go further down, the highlights become magnified or intensified using this set of the blend modes. As we go to color dodge, linear dodge, and of course lighter color will have the same effect as lighten. So let's go to the screen blend mode. I like that. Take a look at the caboose. It's much brighter here. Now what I want to do is apply this effect to the caboose only. I'm going to go ahead, quick selection tool, and I'm going to utilize this to select the caboose, and I'm going to make the brush a little bigger and select the caboose and nothing else there we are. So we have the shadow and the caboose select. Let's go ahead and bring this across, add it. Now actually spilled over on some of these areas as we can see here. And I'm going to reduce the size of my brush. Now if you're on CS5, I'm holding the Alt or Option key with the right click will resize your mouse. If you drag it left to right, if you drag your mouse up and down while holding your Option key down with the right click, it will adjust the hardness and softness of your brush. Okay, so we're in quick selection mode. Holding the Alt or Option key will take it away, and it's going to actually try to remember what it is you actually try to select. Make it a little bit smaller. I want to actually include this small portions in the selection. Okay, that works pretty well. I'm going to go inspect the rest of the image very quickly. Marching ants look good. The key to mastering Photoshop is mastering selections. Alt or Option, we're going to take away some of these little stray areas that spilled on the outside of our caboose here. And the quick selection tool actually remembers or anticipates what it is we actually wanted to keep. So it's saying, oh, so you actually wanted to keep the edges of the caboose and not all this rocks and stones in the background. Come to the side and add this small little corner of that caboose to the selection. Alt again to get rid of these little rocks, and now Photoshop knows exactly what it is we wanted to select. Alright, so let's go ahead and bring this down. We have our selection. Let's apply our mask, and what the mask will do is honor this selection so that only the caboose is going to be brightened utilizing the screen layer blend mode. The rest of the image will have no effect. So right down here in the bottom, third icon from the left hand side on the bottom of your layers palette, go ahead and select it. There it is. So now let's turn off the eye before and after. Let's get a little bit closer so you can get a better idea of what we've done here. We've applied the layer mask. Any areas that are white are the areas that will be applied, and any areas that are black are the areas that will be blocked out. So if I hold the Alt or Option key on my keyboard and click on the mask, you can see what I've done. This is the mask that I've created. Now I'm going to click on it again with Alt or Option held down, and it's a toggle key. Now let's apply stronger contrast to the rest of the image. Let's duplicate my background once again. Let's drag it on top of everything. Now I want to increase contrast utilizing what section? This section here, the overlay. If I select overlay, it's a strong effect. Soft light, that's not bad. I might utilize that one. Hard light has the same effect as overlay, and of course, as the further you go down, the stronger the effect, the contrast is going to be. Maintaining my blacks, maintaining my highlights, while the medium gray information is not favored. So select our not overlay in this case. I prefer the soft light. That looks good overall. Now the caboose has been affected. I don't want it to be affected. Now if you remember, we've already created a mask here. So let's utilize this mask. Hold the Alt or Option key, click on the mask, and drag it on top of the layer that we want to apply it to. And what that will do is it will copy that mask on top of that layer. Now, obviously, the areas that are white will be the areas that this soft light will be applied to. I don't want it applied to the caboose. I want it to apply everything outside the caboose. So Command or Control I right on the mask, and there it is. It flips the mask so that the caboose is not touched and everything around the image has been applied with a little additional contrast. Now next, we're going to apply a luminosity mask. Now this is going to become very, very interesting. And in fact, I'm going to actually save this for the next video. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and definitely take a look at the next one on luminosity masking, which is actually utilizing a layer blend mode.